Hello, it's Rosalind from Pond's Edge Designs. I'm back, and here is part 2 of the earrings that I'm going to make. Again, I'm using a pair of etched focal pieces. It's Power Shell. You see from the back and the front. Very pretty. I'm using a pair of those. Some hook e-wires. Ta-da. Jump rings. Pair of those. And some leftover chain that I had in my stash that's too short to make into a bracelet, so I'm going to use them to embellish the earrings. And one is pink and one is gold. So, as I mentioned in the first part, I'm going to use 2 tools, and just 2. My handy dandy chain cutter and my handy dandy foot nose pliers. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a couple of pieces of the chain to embellish. I'm just going to cut the chain a little bit longer than the focal piece, but not too much longer. I don't want them too dangly, and I don't want to take away from the focal piece because it's very pretty. So I have the chain lined up, and I think I'm going to use well, either 2 pieces of each, or I'm going to use 1 piece of each, 1 piece of pink and gold. So I'm going to try that first. I'm going to take my chain cutter and just cut a little longer than the focal piece. Might be about it's probably approximately an inch, inch and a half. And I'm going to do the gold one first and just snip. Just make sure that's long and as I want it to be. I think it is. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to snip the pink about the same length. Come on. There we go. And the cool thing is it doesn't have to be exact because it's embellishing. It's nice if it is, but it doesn't have to be. So, and the chains are actually 2 different shapes. One's the chain links are bigger than the other. The gold is bigger than the pink, so that kind of adds a texture to it. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to cut 2 more pieces and see if it's going to work. Try and match the length. Here. Snippity snip. Let's see. Oh, this one might be a little short, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a little short. And let's see if I can cut the gold one. Maybe I'll do a gold one. 2 long pieces, 2 short pieces perhaps. That's a nice thing. You can kind of play around with it and see what works. If it looks like it's going to be too much chain, then you can always take one away.